Hey!
Hey, hiding again. Ready? Technical difficulties. Oh, God, dude. Is it cold up there?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit? I don't know. It's stupid cold in Georgia.
Well, it's stupid cold in Georgia because you're not used to the cold.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Oh, my God, dude. 36 degrees about to kill my ass.
It's freezing your kumquats.
Something.
Something like that.
Yeah, down.
Oh,
she all right?
What happened? You okay?
Yeah. All the fucking mushrooms just fell on the floor.
Okay, well, we'll get new ones.
Do what?
All the mushrooms just fell on the floor. There's something going on in the kitchen. Yeah, rinse them off. Just spit shine them.
5-second roll.
Oops, I was supposed to send that to this one.
Oh, God.
In case the people on the channel already watching us, that's where you can go. If you're watching us on Twitter or Twitch, hit that link and come to the YouTube channel and please subscribe.
Do something. Let us know. Say something. Let us know that somebody's here.
So it's the pre-show. I got lots of stuff.
Did you? What did you get?
I sold the equivalent of 14 long boxes of comics today.
14? What, did you go to the local shop or something?
No.
What?
For a whopping, like, $450.
Oh, so you're just trying to move stuff, huh?
Yeah, like all the stuff that I was trying to move out of there, and nobody was like, people would be like responding to like the Daredevil posts that we were putting up.
Yeah.
Well, I'm actually looking for some. Do you have anything older? Yeah. Well, I'm looking for this issue number that just happened to be the one that I found the other week.
168 or whatever it is.
Yeah, first appearance of Elektra. And I'm like, do you have one of those? Yeah. How much? I go, oh, it's not for sale.
Yeah.
Maybe you should have read the sales post. That's what's for sale. But I got the controversial first appearance of X-23.
How is that a controversial first appearance of her? And I don't even remember her making an appearance in that book.
Larry Hama denies it, but it's in print. And since she was a test tube baby, there's like a big card thing in the middle of this. And I
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
yeah. When they were doing the, you send the cards off and got like a CD back or some crap.
it was like a music video thing.
Yeah. Way back a long time ago, back when the Earth was young.
See the test tube?
Yeah.
Logan, sample X23.
What issue is that?
That is Wolverine number 80. It's on Key Collector, and it's said to be the like I said, the controversial first appearance of X23. Larry Hama denies that. No, that's not X23. Hey, young whippersnapper. Pale Rider, what's up, brother? And I gladly found a raw copy
Oh, sweet.
in one of my boxes with an ad for Raw is War on the back.
God, we used to watch this show all the time.
Oh, yeah. Now, when I looked this up, it was on Key Collector and then disappeared. Key Collector had it at $75. And I guess then it plummeted because, of course, I would be the one that didn't buy the Tron variant of Avengers that was worth money. Well, I got this one. And I found it listed like a bunch of times on eBay for around $35-$40.
Oh, cool. The one with the new black, not black, but Spider-Woman costume in it.
Mm-hmm. I would gladly sell that.
Savage Tales. Looks like
there's
a
a
tail
Savage
on it.
That's a Savage Tale with an ad for the boys.
I don't know if I have that issue of Savage Tales. What number is it?
10.
10. I have to go look. I've got most of them. Is that the Dark Horse or the Marvel run?
Dark Horse.
Dark Horse. Vaporella.
Cool cover, the blood dripping down. And here's a Pirello version of the same thing. I kept this issue of the old Batman Superman run, number 70, because it's got an aftermath tie-in to the old Worlds at War story, which was pretty cool.
Yeah. No, I liked that Batman Superman run. There was some great stuff in there.
With like every 3 issues, like where it made like a triple connecting cover. This is just kind of like the Fear itself sketchbook, like promo thing.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
But with some of the promo stuff turning around, be like, you know, one of the online speculators will give it some life. Next thing you know, it's people are grading a pamphlet for, you know, $75 and selling it for like $150.
Birds of Prey.
Birds of Prey. I only kept like the first like year or so of it. Got rid of the rest. But this one was like has bombshells written across the front, so I'm like, okay. Now, I'm pretty sure I got this cover in this book because I wasn't collecting the Spider-Man Red Sonja crossover from Dynamite Marvel, but I bought this one because it was a Michael Turner cover.
Sweet.
And since we are doing Deadman tonight, I found a copy of one of the old Vertigo Deadman runs, written by Bruce Jones.
Vertigo?
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to look at that one. I know I don't have that. And I've got a ton of Deadman stuff.
Kept this one because I like the cover. Lex in chains holding the faces of evil.
Oh my God, dude, Lex is such a badass.
And I'll be right back because, yes, there's more. But wait, there's more.
Oh, God. Wait, there's more.
Spin me right round. Don't fall. And then one of the guys that does Facebook auctions, I bid on some stuff. He always does like a 48-hour, like 2-day auction,
Yeah.
and he starts everything at $1. But
yeah.
ow. He's been holding books for me for like over a year, and he finally like goes, "You still got that stuff?" I go, "Oh yeah. Okay." And I bought some more stuff. I go, "Yeah, you might as well just send those out." He goes, "I have to because the box is full." It was like a long flat box like this, stuffed with Blue Tab FedEx small boxes and Gemini mailers.
All kind of junk.
Yep. Batman 102.
First, is that the first
Ghost?
Ghost, yeah.
Ghost Maker there.
Redx.
Yep. Because it's a Joker cover.
It's kind of weird looking.
It was like Joker 75th anniversary. So there was like a Joker on every single cover.
Yeah.
Some of them were really kind of like perverse, but and just because he's coming to the movie screen, I snagged this Harley Quinn with Booster Gold all over the place on it.
I got you.
And Harley's just grumpy saying DC didn't have any better guest stars.
That's nobody's wrong.
Hey.
Brave and the Bold 3.
Was that third, fourth series?
Probably, yeah.
Nightwing. It's a good cover.
That same Brave and the Bold run. Issue 2. Because Lobo was making the news.
It's an old one.
Got a Legion 91.
With Lobo in it.
Mm-hmm.
Buddy.
Bloodline Saga Part 1. A New Gods.
Oh, cool.
I know you haven't. Hang on.
I hated this run, and I pretty much hate this cover, but it was a #1 and it was $1, so.
Oh, that's your creeper?
Yeah, that's not my creeper. That's DC turned him into a demon, and then turned that demon into Hellspawn, and then turned the creeper into actually Spawn, where there were like millions of them. So yeah,
Glad I missed that.
So am I. This is a Dan Brenton cover for War of the Gods #6 from Legion 91, Lobo versus Shazam.
Oh, hell, that'd be a good ass fight.
Mm-hmm. Red Hood Rebirth #1.
Dude, they should have never rebirthed Red Hood.
Mm-hmm.
They should have left him the way it was.
Yeah, dead in the afterbirth.
Yeah,
Batman White Knight #2.
Oh, yeah, that's the other series.
Yeah, the Sean Murphy stuff.
I'm turning them up for you. Yes. Yes.
Huh.
Batman Nightfall Dark Multiverse.
What you gonna eat?
Paid cover price and got another like Peach Momoko King Robin from Death Metal.
I flipped it up so you didn't hear the dog.
Oh, okay. A very cool
Share with your little buddy.
Yeah, dude, I love a lot of the Swamp Thing covers are really nice.
Batman 89.
Oh yeah. So what'd you do? Have to buy all those secondhand?
Yeah. Adventures of Superman. Joker Last Laugh when he hit Lex with
Oh,
the serum.
yep.
I got the Frank Cho Punchline #1.
Yeah, I've got that one. Is it worth anything?
I don't think so. And DC with its equity and inclusion. Black Adam is black.
Was it just a special one
I
shot
don't-
cover or something?
I don't know. It's a Black Adam limited 12-issue series because everything's a limited series with Marvel and DC now. But I like Black Adam, and I didn't know what that was. I go, ooh, maybe this will turn into like the first appearance of Black Superman in Earth 2, but it didn't. But I did find that cover. Hail, peeps. Hey, Edwin, how are you? Edwin's got a couple of books available currently that he created, and he's got a third one coming up this year.
Cool.
Yes, there is more.
Oh my god. Damn, did you have it for a year? You have to buy them more regularly.
There was more?
Oh.
Jeepers, are you kidding me? Are you going into your upstairs?
Yes, it's just. Oh. It's an unbalanced box, and I don't want them to fall on the floor.
Yeah, I was going to say you ran out of desk room, so you haven't had them hide them behind you.
Yeah, they were. I put them in a box. So. Aquaman 57 with pregnant Mara.
I know what happens to the baby. Oh, sorry, never mind.
Batman 3 of 5 turning points.
When the hell did that come out?
This lady, not
2001.
Okay.
And it was odd that he had this up there. Like all the 80th anniversary stuff
Yeah.
that DC was doing. I got the 1970s variant by Frank Cho and Sabine Rich.
Catwoman. Oh, that's a nice ass cover.
Yep, Frank Cho. And the way that she used to look.
Yep. Back when he married her. And they had a baby.
Oh yeah, on that Earth.
Yep.
Huntress. Tales of the Teen Titans 41. Out of the Brother Blood story.
When did you remember when did Perez leave that title? Do you remember?
It was after New Titans.
After New Titans. Okay.
After 2+ years in the Baxter run.
Oh, good old Tales of Teen Titans.
Lady Death She.
I'm sorry, that's kind of an ugly cover now.
Yeah, I don't know who did this. It was like Avatar Press. They were trying to look like
Huntress.
they were trying to look like Adam Hughes, but it didn't work.
No.
Purgatory Vampirella crossover from the old Chaos.
That's kind of cool.
Premiere issue of Rikishi.
I don't think I've ever read but 1 or 2 issues of She.
I collected them for like the longest time, and I still had a bunch, like the first few.
Yeah.
But I bought the omnibus that he put up on Kickstarter last year, and I bought this. I paid real cash for this one, but probably a lot less than I would have. This is because I never bought them. I never bought it because I thought it was stupid. But apparently, Gunslinger is number one, is worth some money.
Gunslinger?
Gunslinger Spawn.
Oh, Gunslinger Spawn.
Yeah. So this is the 1 in 50 sketch variant on the blue line paper.
Oh, cool.
Just because I didn't have one. I got this because, hey, shiny, and she was practically naked.
Oh my God, dude! Please no. That's about when my FF run of the original series stops, and it picks up later on.
Yeah, right after Wolverine has the fight with Thing and is like clawed through to like some kind of flesh under the rocks. So he's wearing like that helmet, like the Mandroid helmet.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, and Titana's with them, and She Skrull.
You cut it down a little bit, Mary. You cut it down a little bit.
The free comic book day, X-Men.
Yeah, those are sometimes when you go to the shops on the free comic book day, those are hard to get.
Well, they are at my old LCS because he tends not to order any of the new free comic book day stuff. He'll order like, a stack of like whatever the main book from Marvel and DC is, and that's it. And he's still got stuff from like the first year they had free comic book day. Here's a variant edition of the Jeff Loeb, Arthur Adams, Frank Cho run of Hulk.
What number?
Number 9.
I saw earlier, of course, number 1's like stupid expensive, and number 16 apparently is going up in value too. 16 is first Red She-Hulk.
Oh, yeah. Maybe she's better than, the Disney Plus She-Hulk. Gotta be. Number 53.
Yeah.
I didn't remember the cover. Apparently the cover was so bad I blocked it out of my memory.
Oh, dude.
I actually have 2 of these.
That's the Mayan, the Mayan whatever. I liked that run of Red Hulk. With
the Mayan rule. And I have that was the first issue, and here's a copy of the second issue.
Yeah.
And here's a World War Hulk, Iron Man director of apparently nothing, number 19.
Damn.
Nobody was in the suit, so it's okay.
Thank God. Yeah.
And another free comic book day, the Judgment Day lead off, whatever that was.
I remember it, but I don't remember what it was.
Because it was just that good.
Yeah, exactly.
A really good issue and great cover of, and it was only $1. Like on the cover price, I probably paid like $3 for it. Uncanny X-Men 245.
Oh yeah. That's classic.
Yeah. Like
That's when I was reading X-Men originally.
Yeah, Wolvie, Longshot, Colossus, and Scott's little brother there, whose name I forget, but I know who it is, and he throws energy bolts. Legion of X, #1. I figured it was a #1. It looked like a cool cover.
So yeah, I mean #1s. You never know when they're going to go up.
Although the sticker on the back of it reads Spider-Man Life Story Annual 1 Bagley variant. Nope.
Reuse the bag.
And then there's this.
Thunderbolts, #1.
#1.
Yeah, that's the new Thunderbolts.
Incredible Hulk 428. Good Man-Thing.
Yep.
And the double-sized last issue of the New Defenders.
Yeah, 140. What's the number?
152.
52. I was saying 40 something. 152. Yeah. Because that issue is actually referenced in the book we did 2 weeks ago, X Factor 1.
Mm-hmm. Thunderbolts Breaking Point. This is just a one shot of Songbird.
Huh.
And last but not least, Hulk #6, Swamp Fever.
Swamp Fever. That's the oh shit. That's the John Byrne run, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, because it's Byrne and Gardney art, Ron Garney.
Yeah, Ron Garney.
Yep.
You want to go outside? Come on.
And that's what I got in the mail this week.
Well, I didn't get anything near that much.
I will put these back in the box and we can continue.
Yeah, so I didn't get anything like that much. I did get 2 books. I'll show them to you. We may have to read 1 or 2 of them, just because I've started reading his stuff again. Not that I haven't read it before in the past. I've read a ton of his junk.
I got like 1 or 2 books, and we might have to read 1 or both of them.
No, we can't read both of these. It'll take forever.
Hollywood's better.
But I got
oh yeah,
the first volume of Morrison's X-Men run, the deluxe edition. And I got the second one.
oh nice.
So I got his complete run. But yeah, I started reading them yesterday. Now, this is the
that was new X-Men, right?
yeah, new X-Men.
Yeah.
Yeah. With Quietly. Now this I pre-ordered it. It come in the mail yesterday. From when I normally get my comics. I thought they had canceled it. And then they relisted it, and because I'd already paid for it, they just put me on the list, upped it, and sent it to me. Now I have a huge bitch with this book. All right. Aquaman King of 7 Seas, 80 years. Okay. Big deluxe edition. It's a sweet ass book. You know, whatever. It's 400 pages. Aquaman stories. It's got articles, and it's a little bit of everything. Of course, it does reprint his first appearance, and then goes on from there. Now, some of the highlights in here. So you got, and it's broken down. You got Mark Waid writes a big article about the early years. You got Aquaman's first appearance. You know, goes to college, Lost War, Navy. Aquaman meets Aquagirl, the kid from Atlantis. Then Paul Kupperberg comes in and writes an article, and it breaks to next. It's like the Doom from Dimension Aqua, and so then we get to page 78, Between Two Dooms. Trying to buy one of these in real life is near damn impossible in a good condition. I have tried.
Is that the Black Manta Orm?
Yep.
What's that, number 14, right?
35.
Oh, 35.
Yeah, 35 is their first appearance.
That's right. I have a copy of 14, but I don't have that one. I almost and I completely like blanked and forgot about it, and went into a coma. The old Maddie Mattel site, had a special edition of the first appearance. Hey, Alan.
Hey, man.
We're easy to forget. And the background was the cover.
Yeah.
But they made the figures identical to the way they appeared on the cover.
Oh, cool.
It was like $50 or $75. I think it was like $75. I forgot about it, and then I got sick and died on the OR table, and woke up like 2 months later, and now I'm here.
Now you're here. So there's that one. Then you got Quiet Day in Atlantis, When the Walls Come Down. There is, I think it's 133. Let me double check. Yeah, 133. Is the death of Aqualad.
Oh, Aqua Baby.
Or Aqua Baby, not Aqualad, excuse me, Aqua Baby. And then from there on, it goes up. There's a lot of there's one issue of the Legend of Aquaman in here, or the Aquaman time and the miniseries we read a couple weeks ago. There's one issue of it in here, so they don't even reprint the whole thing. They reprint one issue. It's the first damn issue. Well, what about the rest of it? They do Aquaman Zeros in here. JLA, Our Worlds at War #1 is in here. What the hell's Aqua? I mean, I understand Aquaman's in it. 5 of a Kind Part 4. I mean, it's just, they got Aquaman 1 by Jeff Johns, The Trench. Remember, that's good. It's first issue. I mean, I can see that in here. But there's some other stuff that's just, it's like it's not in here, or they didn't reprint whole stories. It doesn't make any sense.
It wasn't thought through.
I guess.
Throw a bunch of shit in the interns to do it. And
so now, here's
things have to appear. The rest just use your judgment, and they had none. So.
All right, so here's the thing, though. Here's 2 issues that I'm like, why the hell are neither one of these issues in this damn book? Okay, one of them is a comic I had never even seen before. I walked into a comic book shop, and they had it up there. And you ever have a comic you walk in and you see, like, I have got to freaking have it. It doesn't matter what it costs. As long as I can afford it, I got to have that damn issue.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's like his second appearance. So this is my copy of Aquaman 42.
Oh, nice. Let me pull that
like
one up.
Second appearance of freaking Black Manta. I walked in and saw this. I'm like, why? And this is one of the baddest covers I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
why the hell is this not in that book? I just don't understand it. And then, everybody always gives Aquaman bull crap because, he's Aquaman, he talks to fish. All right. If you haven't read this one, we need to do it on the damn show. If you've read it, then you know what the hell I'm talking about. Because everybody gives Aquaman hell. Why did they not put Brave and the Bold 32 in here?
I don't have that one.
So you've never read this?
No.
Okay, well, guess what?
We're reading
We're reading this. this is the damn book. I'm not going to spoil it for you. I'm going to let you read it. But this is the damn book that shows that Aquaman is an absolute badass. And people go, yep. No, but neither one of these are in there. And there's other stuff. I mean, there's the whole Aquaman sinking of California they left out. And I'm just like, what in the hell? Why didn't they not put... There are other stories they could have put in that book. Now, all the early stuff, that's cool. That's random early 40s and 50s stuff, But they should put maybe the whole Time and Tide series, I can see the Aquaman ones. Maybe they leave out. I don't see it in there, but now I have to go back and double check because I haven't had a chance to go through the complete book because it just come in. But what about the one where the damn piranha eat his hand off? What's it, like issue 4 of the second series or third series? When Peter David was writing it, and he's all pissed off, and they eat his damn hand off, and he gets the hook. That
was like 0 Hour.
Yeah, it was, or no, it was before 0 Hour, I thought, but it was right around then. Because I remember I bought it. I was reading Aquaman when that happened, and I got rid of them. Sadly, like you did today. I moved a bunch of comics one time, but I'm like, there's just other stuff they could have put in there to make that a better rounded book, especially for somebody who has not read a lot of Aquaman.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. I guess I've read a lot of Aquaman. I like the character. I think he's pretty cool. All right, so did you get a chance to read all our book?
Of course I did.
Of course you did. Now, I know you read it from the reprint I sent you.
No, I read it. Oh yeah, the book you sent me. Yeah.
Because the copy I found online looks like somebody really loved it when they scanned it. Like, damn, dude, you didn't take very good care of your comic before you scanned it, did you? But it's all here.
This thing looked like it was trying to escape like the Clinton compound or something.
Don't know what the hell they did. They damn near tore this book up. But of course, this is oh my god, dude. Neil Adams did so much Deadman stuff. That's an omnibus that's a pain in the ass to get. The Neil Adams Deadman omnibus.
Mm-hmm.
If you try and get one, I've tried. It's stupid. Which now that one came out around the time that the Batman Neil Adams omnibuses came out. Maybe a little after. But yeah, so we're looking at Brave and the Bold, number 79, Batman and Deadman, Track of the Hook. And this is actually from the a cool snap from inside the book. And this is, let's see, our date here is Brave and the Bold, number 79, August, September, 1968. Track of the Hook.
This book came out, I wasn't even born yet.
Neither was I. You gotta love, though, Adams was so good, man. He can storyboard this crap just like a movie. You don't even need to have, a real explanation as to what's going on here to tell. But see, I wonder, because me and you have talked about this before we actually did some Steranko on here. He's the first one that started doing the silent panels. So this is after the silent stuff from Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's got to be.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's doing the same thing here. And storyboarding it out. But yeah, so there's some dude walking down an alley and you see a guy with a hook hand and a rifle, or not a rifle, but a pistol. He comes out and shoots him dead. The thing that's funny, I was reading this when I read this earlier, is of course there's Commissioner Gordon and Batman shows up, and Batman is just like I won't say callous, but he just doesn't even give a crap. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's Whitey Marsh. He's a small-time drifter, jack of all rackets. There's no connection between him and the big crime syndicate. It's just a regular rub out. He's like, it's done. He's not even looking to it.
No, nothing to see here. Just go home, people.
Yeah, a criminal knocked another criminal out. And of course,
It's saving you paperwork, Gordon. Let's just get on with the night.
Stamp this shit and go home.
Yeah, rubber stamp this and let's get out of here.
But
We know you want a scotch and a cigar, and I want to go home and have some dinner in the cave.
Yep. But yeah, and then there's Deadman who he gives us our don't say that. No murder is ever routine. Every life is counts. Means something. He has to be avenged. Of course, he's screaming, and nobody hears him because he's a ghost. He's dead.
Mm-hmm. And important, this is the first meeting of Deadman and Batman.
Yes, because that's actually kind of cool. Because later on, if in some of the later issues where they meet, it's always cool that if somebody starts acting kind of stupid around Batman and way out of character, he'll often go, "Hey, Boston, is that you?" And either it is or it isn't. But it's kind of a cool little thing. So, now I do not remember, read this, but I do not remember these damn photographers and everything that work for this newspaper guy, this Kubla Kane, and his photographers. So I don't know if that's a one and done for this story or if it was a character that they carried over.
I don't know, but well, we already know what happens. So
yeah. Now, one thing that's weird is they show up and they're screaming. What's funny though is they're all, I'm the press. We've got to see this, and Gordon's trying to get them to damn go away. It's, hey, look, it's a crime scene, and they're still, you're a public servant. You're answerable, to us. You need to get out and solve these, this king of crime that's going on in town. And Batman and actual Gordon get into it in front of the damn press here.
Yeah, they got a lumber spat going.
Yeah. Gordon thinks it's Batman thinks it's LeSabre is the criminal mastermind behind all the crime that's going on in Gotham. And Gordon thinks it's Big Jim Coltrane. And Batman, of course, is like, he doesn't, Big Jim doesn't have the damn brains to run it. So they get into a huge fight. And our Kubla Khan there, or Kubla Kane, is screaming at him, hey, you two idiots can't even see who the hell's in charge and who's running the crime boss, in town. And you ain't got the power to do anything of it. You're a bunch of losers. You both need to be fired. The thing that gets me is they're even going on Batman. Why haven't you solved this? Why haven't you? Oh, last time I checked, buddy, Batman's a vigilante. He doesn't even work for the damn city. He's not drawing a paycheck. Shut the hell up.
Because how would they pay him?
Exactly. They don't have his Bat Social Security number. Now I know he's doing it for dramatic effect, but some of the layouts that he uses in here are a little weird.
Yeah.
I mean, even all these skewed
angles.
These skewed angles, and I mean, he's he's he's
that
like,
might have been inspired from the TV show.
It may have been,
because that was 66, 67, and this came out in 68. So,
I do love this is a good set of layout. I'm not so fond of this one, but like the next page is great. They're they're all talking here, and you can see it's more of a traditional. We got a 6-panel layout here. It is not quite straight. There is more dramatic there, but I think they did that because he's got Deadman at the top who's floating above everybody, and looking down on it as we have a witness that comes out who says, hey, look. I saw the murder. There was a guy with a gun, and a hook who actually killed this guy. It's not Weeks, whatever. Anyway, he killed his guy. And of course, what's funny is Deadman is like, oh, he's got a hook on his hand. Obviously, it's the guy that shot me. So that's a big chance, but I mean, it just doesn't seem right. So even though Gordon and Batman listened to the witness, Batman's still going to go off. He says, I'm going out to, try and find the king of the crime boss here, or the crime boss here in town. And when he leaves, Deadman, oh, we lost William.
No, I'm still
Deadman,
here.
oh, he's still there. Deadman actually gets mad, and to try and stop him, he possesses this, just random guy who stops him. He grabs Batman. He says, hold it. I'm Eddie Marsh, Whitey's brother. Yes, Whitey Marsh got shot. I'm asking you to take the case. Whitey may be a wrong punk, but his killing needs solving. And of course, Batman, who has a freaking memory like a steel trap, knows that everybody in town, knows that Whitey didn't have a brother. So he kind of smarts off at this guy, and they get into a fist fight. Of course, this is Deadman controlling the guy, and he realizes that he's blown his top there and pissed Batman off, and Batman ends up beating the hell out of this poor walker. I mean, just what the hell? The guy collapsed, and of course he heads off. But as the guy wakes up, he then starts screaming that, Batman knocked the hell out of him. And the reporters are still there, so they damn take pictures and everything. And now Batman's going to be on the front page of the paper, assaulting a citizen, an innocent citizen. And he finally just has to haul ass. He's like, look, this is just turning into a big ruckus, and he gets away. But everybody knows Deadman's ability is actually to possess other people. So with Batman heading away, Deadman's still trying to stop him. He finally, he's trying to stop him, but he also sees these gangsters coming by. He possesses Batman's body and manages to save him. But then right after he saves him, Alfred shows up and kind of pulls Batman in there into the building, and they head home. So here comes part 2, but Alfred heads home, and Deadman realizes, if I stay here, I'm actually going to learn who the hell Batman is. Hey, man.
Oh, yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, yeah, no, there's somebody else commented a while ago. I saw it pop up.
Oh, Hex.
Yep.
What's up, Hex Allen? Hey, gangsters.
But well, it's cool, like I said. So Deadman stays in Batman's body. I like this part of the book. This is really kind of cool to me. So he hangs around, and Alfred's there. He says, now that you're home, you can become Bruce Wayne. I'm going to go get some supper or whatever. And Deadman finds out who Batman really is. And he sees there's a damn tape recorder there. So he actually records an entire, statement saying who he is and, why he's there and what happened and why he's trying to hunt down the man with the hook hand. And when Batman kind of comes to all of a sudden, he sees the tape player is playing, but it's in his voice. So he listens to the whole thing. And this is, of course, after Batman finds Joe Chill. Deadman even talks about it. He says, now I know who you are, Batman, and you caught your own parents' killer. Don't let them go unavenged. Don't let Boston Brand's murderer get away with it. I beg you. Don't make me a phantom forever. Help me. And Batman clicks it off. And, of course, he immediately, hey, this has got to be true because he's Batman, He knows he's not going to hallucinate and do some stupid stuff like this. The end of the tape. Amazing. Such a being as Deadman exists. Now, from here on out, it's kind of funny because as the story goes on, Batman just consistently knows, even though he can't see Deadman, that he's going to be
Knows he's there. Yeah.
And he knows he's there. So he talks to him and goes through the whole little spiel about, hey, this is what the hell's going on and what I'm doing. Of course, he changes into his Bruce Wayne outfit and he goes to this party. And then he lets him know, I figure you're here. Relax. I've got a date at Kay Kane's, a date that could help your case. And he heads off. He says, to the Castle Xanadu, I guess, or House Mansion Xanadu, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Deadman, Kane's little bungalow, world's richest mint. Now,
and it's funny because Deadman will be sitting beside him in his limo, and Deadman's like yelling at him. I go, dude, you know he can't hear you, right?
Exactly. Yeah, he can't hear a damn thing you're saying. He's just talking.
That's just for our knowledge. So
the other thing that got me here is on this third panel is the guard that lets Mr. Wayne pass. You know, he's expected. You know, I want to go, dude, you need to get your damn dog under control. It about eats Alfred's face off.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever mutt you got there. Yeah. Of course, they're going in. Kane's got the most complete crime file in the country, being unseen and unheard, Boston. Can you check it out? So Batman is just like, hey, I know he's here. Hey, you go and do while I'm talking to Kane, you go do some groundwork, see if you can find something out. And of course, you know, Boston does. He possesses, you know, some servant and heads into the damn file room and he finds out all kind of crap about Kane. And meanwhile, they're schmoozing in there at the dinner table. You know, Bruce Gotham must be saved. The crime syndicate is choking it to death. Gordon and Batman are baffled and they're hopeless. They can't even solve a crossword puzzle. You know, we're two wealthy, educated, gifted aristocrats. I might say our beloved Gotham needs us. Yep, the Bruce Wayne costume. Yep. And Batman, you know, or Bruce Wayne, Batman is just like, hey, if he only knew his guest is Batman.
Mm-hmm.
And Deadman finally shows back up, gives him some, you know, coffee, and passes him a note, you know. And he reads the note there. It says, found nothing on Marsh, but plenty on La Sabra. Deadman. So shortly after that, they head off. Oh, crap. They head off and go back into town. And as they get there and they head out, Batman actually sees, he recognizes this guy. He says, that slouch, I know it anywhere. It's Willie Pigeon, the Stoolie. So he's even got a name for, you know, the guy he beats up. What's the guy Daredevil always beats up? Oh, God. I forgot his name now. In the TV show, he breaks his hands. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Like
the judge lets him off and then he like practically murders him outside.
Yeah, he breaks his hands and damn slams the car door or trunk door on him.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Wayne, he's changed into Batman. So Batman follows the stool pigeon here because he's gonna put some muscle on this guy, and he figures he'll tell him who the hell the hooked guy is.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, as he's, you know, the guy heads off and he's about to make it into the subway, I think it is, where he's going to disappear. Yeah, subway interest. When Deadman enters the body of this old guy and kind of trips him, Batman catches up to him and finally, you know, gets a description, you know, that somebody hired him to kill him, but it's they spent a lot of money, and the word is it's Big Jim Pro train. he imported somebody out of town to actually take care of Whitey Marsh.
Yeah, and the old guy down the corner there,
This guy, yeah,
yeah, doesn't that look like a really old Marlon Brando?
maybe.
You
I
know,
honestly,
without his teeth in, because his face is a little sunken.
yeah, I actually thought it looked like Kurt Vonnegut to me.
Oh, God, I was thinking, either him or Jimmy Doohan just before he passed.
Damn it. Yeah, before he passed, I actually saw him in person, and I couldn't go
Oh,
meet him.
I always wanted to meet him.
Yeah,
He was my favorite.
I met him but didn't meet him. I couldn't go see him because he was sick at that time. I couldn't bring myself to do it.
Heck said, "Haha, Bruce Wayne costume."
Yeah.
Yeah, that poor guy. Okay. Surprised BLM hasn't gone after Daredevil. Oh,
Yeah, I can't remember his name now. I'm gonna have to go look it up. But
to quote the Crow, some bitch, some dude, whatever.
so eventually Batman, they let the old dude go, Stooley go there, and when he heads off, the old man actually says, "Hey, look, you're on the damn cover." So they look at the paper there, and it's Kane's run to mayor on a reform ticket. He vows crime and corruption must go. And then there it is. Batman assaults a citizen. Is this Gotham's guardian? He too must go.
This Kane must have been like a rich version of J. Jonah Jameson for Gotham City.
Exactly. Exactly. Only he's the freaking underworld version. But now you do realize I'm gonna be ugly. I hope I'm not gonna be ugly, but you do realize what they're parroting here. Okay, have you not seen Citizen Kane?
Oh, when I was like, 12 years old.
Watch it, because it's the same thing. I mean, you got Mr. Kane here running for the reform ticket. He's going to become mayor. He's going to become this. In the movie, he lives in Xanadu. They talk about even the whole poem that's at the end of this is quoted in Citizen Kane by Orson Welles from 41, which is also
the only catch would have been for me to recognize anything would have been if they had dropped the Rosebud.
Yeah, they don't go that far, but yeah. I was like, man, this is freaking, Orson Welles, but yeah, with a little Batman thrown in. So, seeing the damn newspaper, Batman's like, finally, he's like, look, he just said that Coltrane actually hired this guy Hook, so I'm gonna head, Monk. I'm going after Coltrane because he may be the actual, the guy that's in charge of the crime underworld. And Boston thinks he's just going to let him go away. He's going to forget him.
Heck says he loves Orson Welles.
Oh, yeah, dude. Orson Welles is amazing. But so Batman heads out and he goes to Monk's home. There he's like, hey, here's a photo of Monk. And he has no hook. So he says he has no hook. And if he does, then he can't be the guy that shot Deadman. The witness has to be wrong. And of course, Deadman gets a little upset. There's got to be an answer here. I'll get you somehow. You can't cheat me. And once he sees that, he realizes there's no hook there. Batman's like, okay, cool. We're going to go on and solve this other crime. Oh God, dude.
I was hoping that coupon for Palisades Park was still.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, I was hoping that was still good because I can afford 85 cents.
It's only half a mile south of the George Washington Bridge.
Oh. Oh, it used to be in Jersey.
Yeah.
Damn it, Katrina.
Yep, Jersey. So Batman heads out. They're actually going to go and try and find. They're going to find out what the hell's going on. This is where we discover that he's going to head back to the beginning. So he goes to Marsh's garage. And when he gets there, he says, maybe I can't figure out anything else. So he talks about going back to the beginning and going over his steps. Hopefully he'll find some more clues. And he discovers on the back of the photograph he's looking at on the previous page, there, that he uses his real name, which is Max Chill, the brother of the man who killed my parents. And he swore he'd get me for causing Joe's death. Now I've got a reason for staying on Monk's trail. So he never said Joe Chill earlier, but we know who the hell it was.
Yeah. If you use even the nickname of Chill in anything, you're like, yeah, guy who murdered Thomas and Martha Wayne.
Yep. So that's why Batman actually does finally decide he's going to stay on the case here and see who the hell killed Whitey there. And of course, when they get to the garage, they start pulling levers and such, and they discover all these damn slot machines just loaded, and there's money everywhere here. So we know that now they're storing slot machines and running the crime syndicate is doing stuff here inside Whitey's garage. And while he's there looking around, somebody's coming in, and we realize that it is Max Chill. He's just, hold it, Batman. I've been waiting, to pay off my brother for a long time. So he's going to shoot Batman. And when he does, Batman realizes he's got a hook for the hand. So maybe this is the dude that shot him. Now, this is a thing here I could never remember, but with all this, Deadman realizes that the hook's on the wrong hand. So it can't be the guy that shot him, because the hook's on the other hand for that murder. But he can't let Batman get killed either, because he's possessed his body trying to save him.
Mm-hmm.
And throws all these damn quarters at him.
Usually this is a trick reserved only for Two-Face, but
yeah. Dude, some of that episode of damn Batman the Adventures where he throws all that damn coins at him and Two-Face can't make a decision. He's on the damn ground. That's one of the best episodes ever. But of course we know Boston is not as good a fighter as Batman is, so he's getting the hell beat out of him.
It's like, I'm getting my ass beat. I'm going to jump out of your body so you can do something.
So
I hope.
Maybe not die. And what he does, Batman finally manages to come back and, lays a, wallop there. And when he does, we see that Max Chill doesn't really have a hook for a hand. He put a hook on his hand that's fake to throw off anybody.
Yeah.
And of course, when he gets knocked back, the damn hook comes loose and catches the slot machines and then pulls them all the way over on top of him, and it crushes his ass. And of course, now he has his come to Jesus, or I'm going to make sure that I'm okay. So before I check out, I got to square things. The king had me kill Marsh. He was double crossing the syndicate. He had me wear a phony hook to make sure somebody saw the zap so it looked like the work of some other gun. I trailed you here and put on the hook again so the same guy'd be blamed. And then Batman's Chill. Who's the king? Is it LeSabre, Big Jim Cocaine? He said, I don't know. I was hired by the paymaster, Easy Loans. So he's gone. And, 3 lemons there. So they head out. to the paymaster. Oh, excuse me. And they finally find out. They head back to, when they find the paymaster, they head back to Kane's place, Xanadu. They head in there and find out that Kane actually is the one that's leading the damn crime syndicate. He is the king, but he's in cahoots with Big Jim Coltrane and the rest of them. So he's kind of pulling the strings of everybody, and nobody knows it's him because he's a super rich guy.
Yeah, where he's sitting on his throne at the top, on that top panel.
Yeah,
just the pose he's in reminds me of Necron from the Frazetta Fire and Ice movie.
Oh, up here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that a little bit. I have to go back. I hadn't seen Fire and Ice in forever. So Batman just waylays the damn butler here. Now, the thing that got me on this one is I'd have to go back and watch, or not watch, but read. I can't remember. When the hell did Ra's al Ghul and Batman get into the big sword fight in the desert? It's like 240 something, isn't it? Because I was just like, damn, this is like the second time Batman's got into a damn sword fight with somebody.
Yeah, I mean, give me a second, I'll find it.
Because Ra's al Ghul and him got into a huge sword fight, and it went on and on and on. And this is 2 pages. We find out here that, Kane is actually a trained, I don't say a trained samurai, but
I thought you were going to say a train wreck.
Yeah, train wreck. But no, somebody who was trained by a samurai, I guess. So he's, swinging this damn katana left and right. He even hacks off Batman's damn cape. But it's just like they did this twice.
Yeah, there's, a couple of things. Because I actually have that book.
Really?
Yeah.
That's an expensive ass book.
Not in the condition I got it.
Oh, I'm in it. But what's cool, so while Batman's damn kind of dodging for his life as old dude's swinging the katana around, the guards come in, and Deadman manages to get in there and, knocks one dude out, and then runs head first into the wall and knocks the other guy out. Until Kane gets Batman to step on his trap door there, and he jumps off. And as he does, he knocks the hell out of Kane, who gets by chance shot as the bullet ricochets off the damn katana, and it kills Kane. And then, Deadman gets back in the butler there. He says, "Are you okay?" "Yeah, I'm okay." And then here's the poem that they actually say in the Orson Welles movie. Once in Xanadu, there lived Kublai Khan, the sacred river ran from. That's the whole thing. I was like, man, dude, this is crazy. And then at the end, Batman breaks the crime syndicate. Kublai Khan dead, tons of evidence uncovered. And Deadman leaves him a nice little note. "Next time we'll get him. Thanks, buddy. Adios." I thought this story was a lot longer than 1 page. I thought this was a 6-part story because I've got this reprinted, this whole Neil Adams Deadman. I thought it was Batman, but maybe it's not Batman in each issue story that run. Yeah. Because when they did the maxi reprint in the 80s on the Baxter paper, it is 6 issues. Because I know this goes on for a long time until Deadman finally does find out who the hell killed him. But
yeah, I think it's
doesn't let him go.
It's 244, I think. Hawk and Dove.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop
Hawk and Dove #1.
Oh, is it #1? Oh,
yeah, that's an ad for Hawk and Dove #1 by Steve Ditko.
I'm going to share a different screen. just to show you. I think it's 244. I couldn't really make it out. It was a little shiny, but
it just, like I said, that's one of the things is when did that come
That one?
out? Yeah, that's when they had the sword fight.
yeah. I paid $10 for that.
It's worth $10 all day. But that's what I'm saying.
It's got to be in this like mid to late 60s.
So I mean, it's one of them things that just, I'm looking it up. Yeah, it's 244.
Yeah.
Dude, no, it's early 72.
Oh.
So Batman 240 issues a series of Batman was covered by Neil Adams. Demon Lives Again, September 1972. So it's like 4 years after the issue we just read. So it's almost like, did they carry that sword fight over? You know, because it just, I don't know, it just stuck with me. That's something that, you know, damn, does Batman have this many villains or people that he's fighting that are super well trained swordsmen?
Well, Neil Adams did the Brave and the Bold issue, and Neil Adams did this.
Yeah.
So, just saying.
Yeah, I know that, but that's where I'm getting at. I mean, it's just kind of a repeated thing. It just stood out to me in the story. I mean, I loved the issue. Hell, if you hold on, let me see if I can find it right here, because I'm actually on the wiki page where I was looking it up. This is the one where Batman doesn't kill. He kisses Talia. Yeah, but they get in a huge fight, and I know Neil Adams drew both of them, but it was kind of, I don't know. It just really stood out to me. But I did enjoy the Batman Brave and the Bold. I think it's a great series, especially when Adams was drawing it, because he did so many of those issues in that Bronze Age run.
Yeah.
I think he did more of the Brave and the Bold than he did of the regular Batman series. And that's probably because he was redesigning a lot of the characters. I mean, we did the Green
Arrow redesign, yeah.
And that's just a few issues after this. It was like 83, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it was cool, real fun.
It was a cool read. It was just, fun Bronze Age, a hit it and quit it comic.
Yeah, I mean, it's one and done. I mean, that's the thing that we talk about all the time. So many of our modern comics, you have to wait, 6 months for the damn story to finish up.
Yeah.
And you didn't hear. Now, you could keep reading and they would continue, but hey, not necessarily. That whole contained story is there in those 25 pages.
Yep. You don't have to bounce around, and there's going to be another Brave and the Bold the following month with another guest star. So
I'm actually thinking about, because I've been collecting different titles and stuff. I bought a bunch of the World's Finest. I've bought some of the Brave and the Bold. That's another one we need to read. We need to read some of the Brave and the Bold Phantom Stranger issues. There's like 3 of them. But they're not expensive. And that's what kills me is there's such good stuff. That's like you showed earlier, you're talking about the Spider-Man Red Sonja. When Dynamite has Red Sonja. In the 70s in Marvel Team Up, there actually was a Spider-Man Red Sonja crossover.
Congratulations.
It's like issue 74 or 75. And of course, it's art by John Buscema. But it's a great story.
I just remember seeing that Michael Turner cover on the counter. It was like, that's just cool.
Oh yeah, Michael Turner did a lot of really great stuff. Let me see if I can find it. I'll show you. Yep, Spider-Man Red Sonja Marvel Team Up. 79. I was off. I was a few issues off.
Ooh.
What, you gonna pass out on me?
No, I'm just tired. You know that feeling.
Yes. Oh my God. All right, let me share it right here. I'll show you. There you go. If you've never seen it. Yeah, I think it's Frank Thorne on the cover. It looks like Frank Thorne on the cover, but the interior art's by Buscema. But yeah, it's a classic. It's actually reprinted in the like they did a Greatest Spider-Man issues or something, and it's reprinted in there. But yeah, I think that's Thorne on the cover and Buscema inside. But yeah, so
and that's gonna be a wizard they're fighting.
Yeah, I can't remember what wizard it is. We'll have to do it one day. But I will. I'll get this one over to you.
I just don't want to go with the stupid wood.
Since you have not read it.
No, I wasn't collecting that series.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
there's like 5 issues in here that you need to read, including a Brave and the Bold Atom and Joker team up. Yeah, see, that's the kind of stuff when you find the other stuff. This is a great series. But I'll get it over to you, and then we'll get back, I guess, next Thursday and do it then. All right, peeps, go read some comics.
Yeah, pretty much. Thanks to everybody that popped into the chat and hung out tonight for this issue. Alan, Hex. That's funny. It's Hex Allen. Hex Allen, and then Alan B. and Edwin for popping in, and Pale Rider, and all the lurkers out there. Thank you for lurking. You make me feel special.
Like a stalked victim.